Let's start taking a big breath in and exhale. And big breath in and exhale. One more. And exhale. Shoulders. And reverse other way. And inhale, gently twist the waist. Inhale through center, twist. Big breath in, twist. And just to get a little bit more movement, gently tapping your low back and your abdomen as well, keeping the knees nice and soft as we twist. Which if you've woken up feeling a little bit achy, whether it's because you worked out yesterday, you've got lots of lactic acid, or for me, sometimes when it's a little bit damp and cold, I wake up a little bit more achy. So we need to just get that energy flowing. So gently tapping. And then bringing it up to the lungs. And being as gentle or as deep tissue as you require. If you've been working in class this morning, or working on a paper, or working on a project, just working period or on Zoom, sometimes this is nice, just get body flowing after sitting and working. And then tapping the top of the shoulder well, which sometimes my shoulders feel like I've turned them into earrings because they're so high up. So gently giving them a little bit of a tap, keeping the knees soft so we get that swivel at the waist, which is great for releasing the spine, holding the belly button just to support the low back and our abdomen too. And you may notice this might be kicking up a little bit of the heat. And one more side, bringing it back down to the lungs. And to the abdomen and low back again. And tapping at your hips. You may want to do little circles, just noticing if it's more your glutes, more your low back, or more the IT bands from the top of the hip coming down to your legs, just gently tapping. I find on the days that I'm sitting a lot, this is really nice to do just to release things. And reverse the other way. And tapping down along the outside of the legs, up the insides, just getting that energy flowing for my legs before we start to get a little bit of a flow and some strength work in our yoga practice today. Still taking big breaths in and big breath out. Really pulling the belly button in as we breathe out, trying to squeeze out any stagnant air. So when we breathe in, nice fresh air coming in. And letting go of nice warm air as we breathe out. One more. And then to your left arm tapping along the outside. In a moment, we will get moving. So tapping along the outside of that left arm. Just get that energy flowing. And then along the inside of the left arm from the armpit to your middle finger. So we're tapping out some of the energy meridians of the body. For those of you who do acupuncture, Qigong, Tai Chi, this is really helpful. And for yoga, we work all of these, even as we're working our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, all of that. And then coming to the other side, tapping along the right. One more. Inside. Last one. And very carefully coming all the way down to the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, sitting up onto your sits bones, and just allowing your knees to windshield wipe from side to side. Just starting to get a little bit more movement in our legs. And next time, we bring our knees over to the left side, seeing if you can bring them all the way over, taking right hand up and twisting to the left, looking over that left shoulder and breathe. Taking some deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, coming back to center, placing that right hand down again. That's counter twist the other way. So let your knees melt to the right this time. And keep turning the upper body to look over your right shoulder. If you have your eyes open, seeing if you can keep your eyes at eye level, pulling belly button in if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch. Big breath in. And big breath out. And slowly coming back to center this time, allowing it to flow. Inhaling as we come through center. Exhale as we come to the left. Then coming back through center on that inhale. Over to the right. Feeling that rotation through the torso. Feeling that stretch the legs too. As we take those big breaths in, big breath out. One more each side, pretty please. Last one, coming back to center, bringing the soles of the feet together, sitting up tall onto our sits bones, nice and tall, and bringing our belly button in, feeling the crown of your head reaching forward as we lengthen our spine, coming all the way up, lifting our heart, and bringing it curling back, reaching crown forward, inhale, lifting heart up, and curl, and reach. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, curl. And reach. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. And reverse the other way. Lifting up. Exhale forward, bringing belly button in, roll it up, lifting heart, flat back forward, roll it up, lifting up and reach, curl, lifting heart last time. Coming all the way up, this time sitting up tall and rocking from side to side, just massaging your glutes, getting a little bit deeper into our hips. You may find you might be able to bring your feet a little closer to your pelvis. Just checking your body, seeing if we can keep our spine nice and straight and tall as we focus on our breath and enjoying that massage, just starting to release. Coming back to center, extending your legs forward and gently bouncing the backs of the legs, sitting up tall. So just bringing shoulders back and sitting up nice and tall, belly button in. And reaching up and reaching towards your toes, rolling up through the spine. Inhale, lifting heart. Exhale as we bow, keeping belly button in, feeling that stretch up the backs of the legs, through your spine as we reach. Like a moving meditation, breathing in as we come up. Exhale as we bow forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Coming all the way up. We are going to reverse. Big breath in. Exhale. Roll it down. Reaching for your toes. Flat back. Inhale up. And roll. Holding belly button in to support the spine. Reach. Big breath in. And exhaling. Roll. And inhaling up. Exhale, roll. Inhaling up. Exhaling, roll. Inhaling up. Exhaling, roll. Inhaling up. Two more. Exhaling, roll. Inhale up. On the last one, holding over your feet. So reaching over, flexing your feet if you can, just giving your hips a bit of a wiggle. So we're sitting up nice and tall. For anybody who cannot reach your toes, it's always okay to lengthen your spine and soften the backs of your knees. You may be here where the knees are bent. Whichever variation feels best to you is perfect. Really breathe. And if anybody is prenatal, you may want to bring the legs a little wider just for space for the belly and baby. One more big breath. When you're ready, reaching arms forward, pulsing as our feet are flexed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point your toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Flex the feet. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Point the toes. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Flex the feet. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Shoulders back. Placing your hands back. Soften your knees. We are going to option 1. Seat stays on the ground. 2. Lifting hips. Bringing it into a reverse plank. Pulling up through pelvic floor. Shoulders are rolled back in those shoulder pockets. So we're supported, our shoulder blades, by some of those muscles around them. Really breathing. Taking big breaths in and big breath out, coming all the way down, reaching toes again. Exhaling over. And breathe. You may notice the second time, it might be a little bit easier as we relax into this. And when you're ready, second set, keeping feet flexed to start. We're going to pulse in 5, 6, 7, and reach. 2, 3, belly in. 5, 6, 7, point the toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, flex your feet for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, point your toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming all the way up. Shoulders roll back. Second time, hands come back. Bringing it into reverse plank. If it feels okay this time, find that foundation first. See if you can take your right foot towards the sky. And draw tiny circles with that ankle. And if this is too much, feet can stay on the ground or leg can be still. Reverse circles other way. And both feet down. Relaxing it down, reaching over legs again, and breathe. And just noticing if there's any difference in your legs as we breathe, if they're the same, or if the leg that we had extended feels a little bit longer, more relaxed. One more big breath. On the exhale, coming back up. Shoulders, hands down, soften, lift, hips. If it feels okay, extending left. And circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it back down, relaxing over your feet again, and breathing into your low back. Nice work. One more big breath. On the exhale, finding our way back up, extending the legs out to the side, finding that tall seats, just making sure you're up on your sits bones by just pulling flesh back, roll the shoulders back so we're sitting up tall, and very carefully reach to the right. Inhale through center, over to the left. Inhale through center, right. Reaching a little further each time as we inhale through center. Exhale to the side, feeling belly button pulled up and in. So really getting into our side body, getting into our abdomen, getting into our upper back. Feeling that stretch as well through our hips, through our legs, through our glutes a little bit too. One more each side. Last one, coming back up to center. This time, bending your right knee, flexing right foot, and point. Bend and point. Bend and point. Bend and point. I know I'm out of frame, so I'm just going to move over a little bit. Bend and point. Bend and point. Bend, point. find your hip flexor seizes up and you need to shake out, that is always okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side and bend and flex point. Bend and flex point. Pulling up your abdomen. 4, 8 more. 4 more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and both for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tilt pelvis, release the legs, gently shake them out, soften your knees, side to side, just releasing our hips. Good work. Coming back to center, finding that tall feet again, extending the legs out a second time to the sides. And you may find sometimes you get a deeper stretch the second time. This time when you are ready, reaching your torso over towards your left foot. And one more big breath on the exhale, walking hands through center. Let's come to the other side. Reaching to the right. And feeling a deep breath in, keeping toes and knees facing towards the ceiling, walking your hands through center. Walking your hands out. And big breath in. Big breath out as we lengthen the body. Breathing into the hips. If you ever need to bring the legs back together, shake them and reset, please do. And feeling nice, big breath in. On the exhale, walking hands back up. Tilt the pelvis. Slowly coming forward and gently bouncing. Backs and knees. And release. Nice work, everybody. When you're ready, let's bring it into a nice low lunge. So we're going to take our left knee back, right knee forward. So we're coming into what we call a crescent lunge. So hips are facing toward, pelvis is facing forward. And just gently breathing into the leg. And if it feels okay, straighten the front leg, flexing your foot. Feeling that front hip pulling back, back hip pulling forward. And soften. Finding your way into that hip again and knee. And gently rocking back and forth, feeling that range of motion through our legs and our hips as we flex the front foot. And then soften into that front knee, back and forth, feeling that stretch. The back leg through the front leg as we rock back and forth. One more. This time keeping in, reaching up and open chest. Exhale up. Bringing palms together, bring it into a twist. So taking the left elbow over to the right side and twist. If you'd like to tuck your back toes and come up all the way, taking the knee off the ground, please do. Just seeing how you're feeling today. And if that doesn't feel in your practice today, that's okay too. It's more about the twist right now. As we breathe. Taking deep breaths in. And deep breath out. And one more big breath. On the exhale, slowly unwrap. Very carefully taking front leg into tabletop position on all fours. And taking a nice big breath in, lifting tailbone, lifting chest, feel your shoulders melting in. And very carefully scooping pelvis up, pulling belly button in towards chest. And inhale, lifting tailbone, lifting chest. And exhale, curl. And inhaling, uncurl. Exhale, curl. Inhaling, uncurl. Exhale, curl. One more. Bringing it back to center. And when you're ready, let's taking left leg back, right arm forward, and curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl, reach, exhale, curl, reach, exhale, curl, reach, exhale, curl, reach, exhale, curl. Last one, and flex your back foot, and pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, point your back to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both down, coming back into child's pose and breathe. Feeling your hips reach back, heart bows towards the ground. Breathing deeply into your belly. One more big breath. Slowly finding your way back into tabletop. This time, left knee is coming forward, right back. Coming into that gentle lunge. And breathe. Just making sure that your front leg, I've got my left leg in front, knee is directly over ankle, it's not pressed forward, that's a different type of stretch. So really breathe. And if it feels okay, we are going to lengthen the front leg, flexing that foot, feeling that back hip, pulling back, feeling your heart reaching towards the tops of your toes. Big breath in. And exhale, gently rocking back and forth. Flex and soften at your own pace as we rock back and forth, flexing, softening into that front knee again. Back and forth, seeing if we can get a little bit more range of motion as we breathe. Flexing and soften. Feeling how good it feels just to move. One more. Very carefully taking arms in, reaching leg back. When you're ready, bringing it back to cat-cow, taking big breath in. On the exhale, scooping up. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, curl. Two more. Exhale, curl, last one. Coming back to a neutral spine and taking right leg back, left arm forward, feeling chest nice and strong and lifted. Really reach. Nice wide spread. Fingers for bottom hand. Big breath in and on the exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. And reach. And as we curl, really try and pull that knee up towards your chest. Feeling your thigh reaching towards your abdomen. One more. Reaching arm, reaching leg, flex the foot, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point your toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and both hands down. Stretching it back. Breathe. When you're ready, coming back up onto all fours, tuck your toes. Let's bring it up to downward facing dog. So taking your legs nice and straight about hip distance apart. Hands nice and widespread, keeping your ears framed by your arms. And when you're ready, nice widespread hands. Taking your feet literally half step in. Taking your left leg and 10 kicks with the left, then 10 with the right. If you are feeling warm enough, you'd like to kick up into these, feel free to, if that is in your practice. When you're ready, taking a big breath in, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Oh, I forgot 2 more. I was counting from 8, wasn't I? Reverse other side. Let's start with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming all the way down. Let's just release our shoulders. Your choice how you'd like to sit. So whether you'd like to kneel, whether you'd like to have one leg in front of the other, whatever feels best is great. Let's take our right arm up. Soften your elbow, placing palm on your back and reaching across. Try to keep your head framed by your arms as we breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. Seeing if we can lengthen the front of the torso as well. And slowly reaching both arms up. Let's soften left elbow this time, palm on back, extend, right arm across, and gently stretch. And reaching both arms up, big circles with your wrists, slowly bringing them down. We are going to start to slow it down in a moment, so just reversing the wrist the other way. In a moment, we are going to find our way down onto our backs. I'm just going to double check our time. Yeah, right about that time. So very gently coming all the way down whenever you're ready. Onto our backs. Sitting up tall and then rolling it down. Once we are all the way down, if you'd like to extend your arms, extend your legs to opposite ends of your mat to yawn. And stretch, please do. Feeling fresh, cool air coming in. Warm air coming out. And when you're ready, relaxing your arms. Soften your legs and torso and head and neck. Hugging right knee in towards your chest. If this is too intense, you can always bend the left knee, planting left foot on the ground if you need a little bit gentler. If that hurts the back of the leg. Otherwise, holding the in towards chest, seeing if you can allow the shoulders to roll back as we take those big breaths in. And big breath out. And if it feels okay, taking your hands to the back of the thigh and extending your leg. You may want to hold back the thigh, back shin, or your foot, just seeing what feels best to you as you breathe. And if it feels okay, gently flex your foot, point. For anybody who has plantar fasciitis, just being extra gentle with that flex and point. But sometimes that is a really nice way to strengthen the feet, release stress from the feet too. If you have a yoga strap or belt, you may want to take it to wrap around your foot, or if it feels okay, we are going to soften the knee in towards our chest. I've got my right leg up, so I've got my left hand on my foot. I am going to extend, opening up right arm to the side, just at shoulder height. We are going to bring it into a gentle twist, guiding right leg over towards left side. Keep both shoulders on the ground as we come into that twist. And on the inhale, slowly rolling back onto your back and allowing that right leg to come to the ground for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just reset the body, letting yourself relax. And just noticing the difference from one side versus the other. And I promise we are going to balance that out in just a moment. So let's take left knee in towards chest. And let's open up. Left arm to the side. Turning to look at it. Just allowing the shoulder to open. And on your inhale, rolling head back. Taking our hands around our thigh, calf or toes as we extend our leg up towards the sky. And gently flex and point. Flex and point. And flex and point. And flex. Point. Flex. Point. One more. Very carefully stop the knee in towards chest. Taking that left foot into right hand, opening up. Left arm again. Extend the leg if you can, using a yoga strap. If you need to, or even a sweatshirt if you don't have a yoga strap. And very carefully guiding left leg over towards that right side. And feeling yourself taking a big breath in. On the exhale, slowly rolling back onto your back, releasing your leg, and very slowly with the flex foot, starting to lower it to the ground for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yawn and stretch, feeling yourself lengthen. And soften arms, soften legs, extending legs up to the sky. Reaching arms, reaching legs, bending your knees, feet towards the sky. Reaching your thighs should capture your toes into what we call happy baby. And if it feels okay as we're breathing into our hips, feeling your tailbone on the ground as we rock back and forth. Releasing hips, releasing legs. And when you're ready, coming back to center, shaking out arms, shaking out legs, and slowly reaching arms and legs along the ground to yawn. And stretch. We are going to find our way into what we call Shavasana, our final resting pose. So if you need any layers, grabbing any layers, any blankets, perhaps pillow into your knees, turning palms up to receive energy, turning palms down to ground, and I am going to change the music. Whenever you're ready, starting to soften your eyes, it feels okay to close them. Please, please, please do. Just focusing on your breathing. Feeling yourself, taking a deep breath in and exhale. Starting to feel movement returning to fingers, to toes, to hands, and feet. If you'd like to reach your arms above your head to yawn and stretch, please do. Feeling fresh, cool air coming in, warm air coming out, and softening your knees. And very carefully rolling to one side, using your arms to guide you, slowly making your way back up to a tall seat. And finding your sits bones melting into the ground. Feeling your spine lengthen as we resettle, reground. And then when you're ready, taking a big breath in as we reach our arms up to the sky. Imagine pulling a cord of light down on that exhale, bringing it down to your heart. And big breath in. And on your exhale, bowing to thank yourself for practicing. And I want to thank you too for allowing me to guide the practice. Namaste, everyone. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy the sunshine if you're in Vancouver. Thank you so much. And I teach vinyasa on Thursdays, so I hope I get to see you then. Bye. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, everybody. Such a pleasure.